I'm Kristen Mannion.
And I'm Brittany Knight, and you're tuned into GU-REVU.
GU-REVU is a weekly video magazine produced by the Department of Theater, Communication, and Fine Arts at Gannon University in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Today we'll explore the possibilities when Gannon athletes give back to their communities.
The great Muhammad Ali once said, "Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth." In 2010, Gannon University began its quest to live up to those words. Service is one of the many founding traditions of Gannon University. But when Dr. Keith Taylor, the current university president, created the Erie Gains Initiative, he offered students and faculty the opportunity to act as catalysts in the greater Erie community. Erie Gains is the Erie-Gannon Alliance to improve neighborhood sustainability. Within the 2010-2011 school year, over 79,000 hours of community service were logged by students, faculty, and staff. Many of these hours can be accounted for by the Gannon University athletes. Erika Greco met with Nathan Walters, the head coach of the men's and women's swimming team, to discuss his thoughts on contribution to the service hours. Let's dive in and see what she learned.
Gannon University's new president, Dr. Taylor, has asked the Gannon community to commit to service. The Gannon Athletic Department has already jumped in. I'm Erika Greco, and today we'll be talking to Nathan Walters, head swimming coach, about athletes in service.
Yeah, like I said, he kind of implemented the Erie Gains in the service project as a provost, and then carried on through into his presidency. And since he's done that, athletic department has been fully supportive, and we've been a collective effort from that point, and we look to carry on into the future. Our largest project right now is the Erie Gains project, and that's a collective effort that we as the athletic department have with the local community. It includes Emerson Gridley Elementary School, and showing our support in that area is a big project for us right now. The overall goal is to reach out to a community that supports us a great deal. Gannon's a big part of the Erie community, and for us to give back is very important, to show our appreciation and to get our name out there in the public. Yeah, the response has been great. We show up in a classroom, all sorts of athletes, from volleyball to basketball to swimmers, as we have here. And when an athlete shows up in a classroom with young kids, they're very attentive, eyes wide open, and for us to reach a couple of those kids is it's special to us and hopefully to them as well.
The experience has been a tremendous one for everyone on board. Gannon University is really reaching out to the Erie community. For GU-REVU, I'm Erika Greco.
Thanks, Erika. It's definitely interesting to think about how much Gannon athletes give to their community on and off the field and out of the water. After the break, Brittany will serve up some information about the Lady Knights volleyball team.
So, okay, April, this is the Office of Admissions where we work, and our office is actually downstairs, so your job as copy editor will be to review all of the copy as it comes in and take a look at it before we publish to Edge. It is kind of a formal work environment. I do typically wear a tie. We have a lot of visitors here, so we try to look presentable and always make sure that we're acting appropriately here in the office. So, any questions?
No, I think I'm good.
All right.
99 red balloons floating in the summer sky. Panic bells, it's red alert. There's something here from somewhere.
Welcome to Edge.
The war machine springs to life, opens up one eager eye, focusing in on the sky. The 99 red balloons go by.
get back to GU-REVU. Around Gannon campus, students frequently hear the term fill the mill. No other team fills the Hammer Mill Center quite like the Lady Knights volleyball team. The Lady Knights attract the biggest student body crowd of all athletic departments here at Gannon, and it's easy to see why. When the Gannon Lady Knights went from ranking the lowest in the league to NCAA contenders, there was a spike in interest. They served up enthusiasm among their peers by becoming one of the best teams around. One of the many contributing factors to their progress is coach and Gannon professor Dr. Matt Darling. Darling has over a decade of experience coaching women's volleyball, and all of his past teams have been Division I. Darling raised the volleyball team from the dismal pits of winning only 6 games a season to a remarkable record of 20-12 last year. Alex DelPiombo, a senior captain of the volleyball team, set us up with an interview with Dr. Darling. Let's check it out.
Gannon University's women's volleyball program has made a transition in the past 4 years from a team in one of the largest NCAA droughts in school history to a successful program with a reputation of being well-rounded young women on and off the court. Dr. Matthew Darling, head coach and professor in the English department, gave us some insight about the transition his team has made since he began at Gannon, not only as athletes, but as young adults preparing for their future outside of the gym.
When I came to Gannon, I knew that the program had had great success in the past, and so it was just a matter of trying to figure out what the winning formula was going to be. Our biggest transition moment came when we started to bring in great recruits, and I'm not talking about just great recruits in terms of their playing ability, but they were the right people, they had good values, they had big goals for not only volleyball but also for academics, and I think once we started getting the people in here, that was the key to our turning it around a bit. I personally think that sport is great because unlike a lot of areas in life, it's kind of a zero-sum game. In every competition for volleyball, there's a winner and there's a loser. It's good to know that sometimes there's do-or-die moments in a person's life, and you know, what are you willing to put on the line to make yourself successful. The service opportunities were varied, and we tried to tailor them as much as possible to the academic interests of the student athletes. For example, we had nursing students who went to a medical clinic, and for them to see a medical clinic in a third world country, especially one as impoverished, unfortunately, as Nicaragua is, I think was very valuable. And we had people go to a women's center where women in Nicaragua were given the opportunity to learn some basic life skills. Nicaragua, like a lot of places, is a patriarchal society, and women in that country don't necessarily even know how to manage money or count money or pay bills. So for women to be able to get those opportunities is very empowering, and it's great for them to see American female student athletes who, you know, have that sort of confidence that is just, it's very unusual for a country like theirs. I like to think that my teaching helps me as a coach, and I like to think that my coaching helps me as a teacher. You know, I've never made any students do sprints for not turning in their homework, and likewise I've never marked off points for players for wearing untucking their uniform or something like that. I think that the help comes in sort of more unusual ways. You know, I'm always very aware of what role I'm in on a daily basis. When I'm teaching, I try to be a teacher. When I'm coaching, I try to be a coach. But I think that there are times when those two roles inevitably overlap.
The future for Gannon University women's volleyball program is bright under the guidance of Coach Darling. It is clear that the program will continue to make an impact around campus, bringing attention to the importance of service and education as well as being an athlete. I'm Alex DelPiombo for GU-REVU.
Thanks, Alex. It's really intriguing to hear about the evolution of the Lady Knights volleyball team. From the humble restart of a team to helping the humble beginnings of others within our community, Gannon is always making waves.
Well, Brittany, that's a wrap. Check in next week as we wind up to learn about the senior baseball players and the softball family.
From Gannon University in Erie, Pennsylvania, I'm Brittany Knight.
I'm Kristen Mannion, and we are
GU-REVU.
Meet us at the hammer mill. Meet us at the top of the world. Meet us and we'll talk the language of hoops.